I was born in a hospital, like most people. Uh, I grew up outside of Philadelphia. I was born in Delaware County, which is where I still live to this day. Youngest of six kids, my mom, my dad, nice close-knit family. I, I can't imagine moving away from this area because I'm so dependent on my family. They've been such a big influence on my life, and I just I think it's crazy when people are like, oh yeah, I'm going to the West Coast for. I'm like, I would never do that. I can't. At Drexel University, I'm majoring in the best possible major you can major in, film and video. I'm minoring in digital media because I'm good at it. Before co-op, I was really interested in sound, and then I went on co-op, where I worked at QVC, and pretty much all I did the whole time I was there was lighting. So I ended up getting to be pretty good at that. Unfortunately, I don't really have anything for real to demo my lighting ability, but I've gotten pretty good over the last couple of months. I mean, I'm not great. I'm not going to claim, oh, I'm the best lighter that ever existed, but the one thing that I really love doing is stop motion animation. I took the class freshman year, Dave Deneen, and I loved it. I mean, I loved stop motion beforehand. I liked how it looked, but I loved doing it to the point where it was my experimental final, and what I plan on doing for my senior project next year. One thing that everybody should have is a shit ton of spike tape, spring clamps. If you're too cool to use a C47, I mean. One thing that's very important is blackout curtains, because you don't want outside light fucking up your shot over the course of 8 hours. There we go. This is the internal structure of a stop motion puppet. It's got screws in its feet, so that way you can mount it into a table. And that's how it works. I mean, I've got a whole bunch of these guys. This was a character to my experimental final who she lost her head. These guys all had names, but I've since then forgotten what they are. I know she was named Lindsay. Mighty Putty. Actually, Mighty Putty sucks. I want to make this statement right now. My favorite movie. Memento. One interesting thing about me is I have sleep apnea. If you don't know what sleep apnea is, it's a condition where while you're asleep, your airways close up and you stop breathing. And I don't know if you know this, my doctor told me breathing's really important. So I have this. This is my CPAP machine. It stands for Constant Positive Air Pressure Machine. And basically, what it is it's not a beer bong. It is this mask that I have to wear every night when I'm asleep. So, just attaches like Velcro.
And pretty much what it does is it pressurizes air into the tube, so if it senses that I've stopped breathing, the air pressure increases and forces air down my throat, so I breathe. It doesn't make that noise usually.
Generally, if you have sleep apnea, if it's not that serious of a condition, it just means that you're tired all the time. But generally, all it does is you wake up in your sleep to start breathing again, and you barely remember it. But that'll happen a couple hundred times, and could you imagine waking up a few hundred times over the course of 8 hours? Understanding that getting a good job right outside of college, especially in the film department, could be a little bit of a tricky thing. So what I'm setting myself up to do is I'm going to graduate with a digital media minor, my film degree, and also I'm getting 24 credits of English, because to get certified in something, to teach, you really only need 24 credits of a focus, and then you need to take the certification exam and get certified, all that crap. So once I graduate, what I probably am going to do is I'm going to take a certification course and get certified to teach English, and my digital media credits and whatnot would allow me to teach like a computer class or something. And so my contingency plan is teaching high school, like English or something, until I can get a steady job working in film. Because I mean, if you're a teacher, you have summers off, so that gives me 3 months a year to work on films that are being shot in the area, things like that.